Hi, I'm Katie Cummins. I'm an HR consultant with HR Boost, and welcome to this edition of Booster Blast, where we answer all of your top HR-related questions. Today's question is, what if I have an employee who is suspected or actually tests positive for COVID-19? How you handle that situation needs to take swift action above all. The first thing is that if you have an employee who is experiencing any symptoms of COVID-19, such as cough, fever, shortness of breath, you need to make sure that the employee is sent home immediately and told to self-isolate. Follow the CDC guidelines and recommendations on timelines and protocols regarding what to do and when. The next thing is that if an employee does in fact test positive, you need to make sure that you notify employees, customers, vendors, or anyone else in your workplace that may have been exposed to the virus or had contact with the employee. With anyone who was in close contact within 14 days of the employee experiencing symptoms should also be sent home and told to self-isolate, ideally working remotely or working from home if at all possible. The next thing is you want to make sure that your workplace is safe and clean. So follow all of your regular cleaning and disinfecting protocols, but be sure to pay extra attention to any areas where the employee may have been in contact, including his or her workspace, any break rooms, high traffic, or other common areas that the employee may have touched. Be sure to provide additional equipment, cleaning supplies, hand sanitizer, and other items to your employees to help make sure that they understand the importance of these safety guidelines and protocols. And provide training to these employees so they understand the importance of social distancing, what to do in the event of an outbreak, and make sure that they understand that they need to follow these guidelines. The last thing is that, of course, with the Families First Coronavirus Response Act, you'll want to make sure that you're providing paid sick leave or paid emergency family and medical leave to your employees as well. This applies to employers of 500 or fewer employees, and you'll want to make sure that you have your policies in place and that you've defined what that looks like and you've communicated that to employees as well. Now, for small businesses of fewer than 50 employees, you may be exempt from this. So this is an area where you'll want to make sure that you read the guidelines thoroughly and determine whether or not your business would be impacted. Thank you for joining us for this edition of Booster Blast. I hope you found the information helpful, and be sure to send us your questions and stay tuned for additional questions throughout.